Welcome to Get Lockered. I'm Nancy. I own Get Lockered Resale Thrift Store at 217A West 7th Street in Augusta, Kansas. I like to shop at thrift stores and yard sales and estate sales, and I buy abandoned storage lockers, and I hate saying the "and" so much, but I do all that, and I bring it in and price it at a price that's low enough that you can, if you're a reseller, you can buy from me and you can make a profit off of it as well. If you live out of state and would like to purchase something you see in one of my videos, please send me an email with a timestamp. My email is nancy@getlockered.com. That is GETLOCKERED.com. And tell me the item that you'd like to purchase, or if you see it in a thrift store that I'm thrifting in, I'll be happy to go back to the thrift store and attempt to purchase it for you if you'd like for me to do that. And I have another lady that likes to buy from me. She's a wonderful person. And she, whatever the price, the store price is, plus $3 and shipping. And that is how she starts a box at the beginning of the month. And at the end of the month, I send her an itemized invoice. She pays the invoice, and when she's ready, I ship her items, and she pays for shipping. I would love for that to become my niche. Everybody needs a niche, and it is so fun if I know what you would like to purchase, and I can go to the store and I can purchase things, because it kind of makes me feel like, oh yeah, she's really going to like this one. I'll get this for her. And if I buy something and bring it to the store, if she sees the video before I get it on the shelf, usually it is such a pleasure when the item doesn't even make it to the shelf, because I was so thinking along the lines of the item that she liked. It's a pleasure. But anyway, I'm going to cut this right here. It's an intro to the next video. So I appreciate your support. I could not do this without you. Thanks for being here. Okay, so I've been telling you for a couple of days about something exciting that I want to do here. I'm going to try to do this once a week and see how this works. Shop the store. Okay, so we're going to go through shelf by shelf in my store. If you see something you want, leave a comment on the video with a timestamp and a description of what the item is, and I will I'll tell you the weight of the item. So if you want to look up your shipping, what shipping charges through the shipping that you choose. If you go USPS, it's one charge. If you go UPS, it's another charge. So look up the shipping through the way you want it shipped and tell me. And if it's still available, I'll send you a PayPal invoice with the shipping of your choice. And if I'm able to ship it that way, because there's some shipping companies out there that I can't ship through. I know I can do UPS and USPS. If it's very fragile, I prefer UPS, but it's up to you. And I'll send you a PayPal invoice with your shipping, and then I'll ship it to you. All right, let's get into what we're doing. Okay, let's turn on the scale, get it down to pounds, because a pound also tells the ounces. First of all, I've got these Dansk ramekins, or dessert cups. I've got them 4 for $5. Let's see how much do they weigh. I sell 4 of them. Okay, 4 for $5 would be 2.2 pounds. So you would do like 2.5 pounds by the time you add the packaging and the boxing. And I have 12 of them, and they're 4 for $5, so that would be $15 for all 12 of them plus shipping. And if you want to know what all 15 of them would cost to ship, they would have to go in a, I'm thinking I could get them in a 12 by 11 box. It would be 5.7 pounds, so you'd do 6 pounds for shipping. And if you bought all 15 of them. Now, if you only bought 8, it's 4.1 pounds. So I would just do 5 pounds for packaging and shipping. And they would be shipping from Augusta, Kansas. I'm sorry, I don't live in Arkansas anymore. So yeah, there you go. They're a yellowish cream color, and they have this beautiful band on them, and they do say dance on the bottom of them. So yeah, if that's something you might be interested in, send me a message in the bottom. All right, I got to turn the scale back on. It turns off. It's timed out. All right. Whoops. Says I'm at range. Okay, the next thing we have here is this beautiful candy dish. It's pressed glass. And it's EAPG, Anchor Hawking. It's $5. It's got kind of a little beveled edge there. I don't know if it should have had a lid or not, but let's see what it weighs. 1.4 pounds, and that can go into a 766 box if you do USPS. But if you do UPS, I'll wrap the box in brown paper. So yeah, that is very beautiful. It's kind of got the stars pattern on it. Next, we have this little $6. It's called a Brilliant Cat Anchor Hawking Candy Dish. It's got a lid. You can see the little diamonds cut in there. They're not sharp, so it's not real fancy. It's pressed glass, I'm sure. And it's just a little candy dish. And let's see what it weighs. It would also go in a 766 box. It weighs 7 ounces, so I would put a pound on your shipping. So yeah, there's that. And this one is also Brilliant Cut. It's a McKee Fentech hand-pressed footed berry bowl. It is $10. You can see the beautiful little feet on the bottom of it. I'm sorry, I'm getting over pneumonia, so my voice is kind of there and not there. It's got beautiful... I have to turn the scale back on. Let's go back to pounds and see what does it weigh. It will also go in a 766 box, and it weighs 1.2 pounds. So I would put 2 pounds on it for shipping, because by the time I wrap it up and put it in the box and everything, it's going to weigh more than 2 pounds. Okay, this is a beautiful mid-century modern striped pink and purple art pottery planer from Germany. It says Germany on it. And with Valentine's coming up, I think that'd be really pretty to put some spring flowers in or whatever. And it weighs 7 ounces. It's $5. It would go in a 766 box. And I just got a new subscriber on YouTube. So thank you, Miss Clark, for subscribing to my channel. And if anybody else wants to subscribe to my YouTube channel, it's Get Lockered. And there we go. Okay, so this is $5. And just let me know if you'd like to have it. Okay, next is this set of bowls. I have 3 bowls that are like, I'm going to call them cereal bowl size. And they're called spongeware. They're stoneware spongeware and made in China. They have this beautiful, looks like they're sponge painted with an apple on them. I have the 3 bowls, and then I have the larger serving bowl. And it has some wear on it, I'm not going to lie. And it says Stone Age on them. And let's find out what the... I don't want to break it. I got to turn on the scale again. I'm sorry. The scale's temperamental. It's... And they're very heavy. So that would be 6.1 pounds. So I would put 6.5 pounds for shipping if you are looking up shipping prices. Now, I will also look up shipping prices, but I can't do it on the video. And next, we have this little canister made in England exclusively for Avon, Christmas of '81. And it has beautiful designs on it. And I don't know if that's a bird or what's on the top of it, but it's really pretty. And it weighs 3 ounces. It would go in a 766 box. This would have to be in a 14 box. I'm sorry, it's going to have to be in a bigger box. And this would go in a 766 box. Now this, I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I have 12 of these. I'm selling them 4 for $10. They're Dansk. They would go with the little ramekin cups. They do have some wear on them. And they're dinner plates. International Designed Ltd. And let me see what 4 of these would weigh. If you want all 4 of them. 6.8. I would go 7 if you want 8 of them. They're 4 for $5, or 4 for $10, I'm sorry. 8 of them would be 13.5 pounds. If you want, oh shoot, it turned off. Maybe I can turn it on with it. Okay, I'm going to have to lift those up. Hold on just a second. Okay. They don't weigh nothing. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, all 12 of them would be like 20 pounds and 4 or 5 ounces. So I would put 21 pounds if you wanted to buy and have me ship all 12 of them. Those are heavy. Okay. Next, I've got these LED light roses. They were $1.79 wherever they were originally bought, but I had to pay crazy $2 for each one of them, and I do my price plus $3, so that means each one of these has to be $5. And if you want one, my setting's wrong. There. Okay, so it's looks like 2 ounce. Oh, clear this. There. Looks like they're 2 ounces. If you want all 3 of them for $15, it's going to be 4 ounces. So I would go, I'd say 8 ounces. Alright, and they would go in a 766 box. This would also go in a 766 box because it's Valentine's, it's a cute little coin bank that is pink with a gray outfit on. She's just too cute. And her weight is 8 ounces, so I would put her at a pound in a 766 box. And next I have this beautiful gold and white heart figurine. Oh, I forgot to tell you, the owl coin bank is only $5. And then $6 for this heart. See if it'll weigh. It weighs 2 ounces. So I would put 6 ounces by the time you put the 766 box for shipping. This is a little wall placard. It's XOXO. Valentine's is coming up, so this shelf is pretty much Valentine's. It's $4, and the weight on it is 1 ounce. So I could probably mail that in a bubble mailer, but I would be afraid it would get broke in shipping because they'd set something heavy on top of it and break it. So it will go in a 766 box unless I can find a smaller box. This is just the cutest little heart and purple and whatever planter. It is $5. Let's turn the scale back on and adjust it again. And see the weight. It's 7 ounces, so I would put a pound for the 766 box. This is a beautiful old, it is false and it's got some crazing on it. It's a trinket dish or key dish, and it's a 2004, and so it's 20 years old, and it's a 5-inch dish. It's $3. These tags, if you see these tags on anything in my store, it means because they're listed on eBay, and you can go on eBay and purchase these items. Excuse me, I got a frog. Sorry. Now, so this is $3 in the store. It will be more than $3 on eBay. I'll tell you that much. Okay, so let's find out the weight. 5 ounces. By the time it goes in a 766 box, I'd give it a half pound or a pound. This is a cute little trinket box. It's heart shaped. This is so fun. I can't get this open one-handed. Oh, I cut my fingernails. There we go. Inside it says True Friends. It's so cute. And it's $2. It's gold plated. I can tell you it's not real gold. But it hangs and it's really pretty. Somebody could hang it on their rearview mirror or whatever. And it weighs 1 ounce. So, yeah. And this is a cute little pair of earrings. I don't think they'll even register on the scale. See, they have no weight to them. They won't register on the scale. But they're $2. All my jewelry in my store is $2. I'm going to turn this back on, get ready for the next item. And the next item is this really pretty heart-shaped planter. It's dirty. I didn't wash it. I'm sorry. I can't read under there what the tag says, but my tag says it's $7. And its weight is 8 ounces. So I would give it a pound by the time you put it in a 766 box. This is a Blanco vase. Now you can see it does have, I'll be honest, it has a tiny, tiny little crack right there. You can feel it on the top. It's a very, very tiny little crack right there. But if you put flowers in it, you're not going to be able to see that crack. And you can see the pontil scar right there. It is listed on eBay. And it's a Blanco CM-2 amethyst blown pinched glass vase for $6. It is much more than that on eBay, I'll tell you that. My prices in my store are less than my prices on eBay. And it weighs 1.1 pounds, so I would go with 1.5 pounds. It will go in a 766 box in bubble wrap and all the necessary stuff. This is cranberry Fenton bud vase with the ruffled top, and you can see the pontil scar down there. Well, actually, it says Fenton down there, right there on the bottom in that little oval. So, this is cranberry Fenton, and it weighs 6 ounces. So I would put at least a pound by the time it goes in the 766 box. Let's turn the scale back on. All right, we're on pounds again. This is a notepad and pen with the angel, cherub angel on it in a cute little wicker basket. I can't read what that says. I can't read it. It says angel heart basket. And it weighs 3 ounces, so I'd probably just mail that in a bubble mailer. So that would be, what is it, 9 by 6? By 1. So this is a beautiful Valentine coffee mug. It says, "May your day be filled with love." It is $3. This is the Love Mug by Avon. And it weighs 6 ounces. So, excuse me. It weighs 6 ounces, so I would put it at a pound. It'd go in a 766 box. This is a cute little shell trinket jewelry box. It opens up. There it goes. And it's got a felt inside. And it's $3. And its weight is 4 ounces. So, round it up how you would do on your shipping. And it would go in a 766 box. This is a gold trimmed heart. It's got the initials VB on it. I can't read what that, I think it says Linux, but I can't read. It might say Taiwan. Yeah, I think it says Taiwan on it. Okay, so anyway, it's a gold trimmed flower. It's got a rose on it. It's like a trinket dish or where you put your keys or whatever. Okay, let's turn the scale back on again. Go back to pounds. And it weighs 4 ounces. So I'd round it up for your pound weightage. These are just the coolest. I love these. It says, "My heart is full," and it's like somebody giving somebody else a hug and wrapping them in a quilt is what it reminds me of. And it's heart shaped, so it's kind of Valentine's like. And they're $4 each. I have 3 of them. And they weigh 3 ounces. If you wanted to buy them all 3 to give as gifts, 2 of them is 7 ounces. And with the third one, it's 1 whole pound. So I'd round it the way you would round it for your postage, the way you would want your postage to be. And they are listed on eBay, but they are $4. They're Enesco MHIF figurines. My heart is full figurines. Okay, now let's go over here to salt and pepper shakers. These are some beautiful pressed glass salt and pepper shakers. They're $6. The weight on those would be 9 ounces. And these would all be mailed in 766 mailer boxes. So that way I can wrap them up real good and you can get them safely. All right, these salt and pepper shakers are acrylic. It's a pepper grinder and a salt shaker. And the weight on those is 1.5 pounds or 1.3 pounds, and they are $7. I'm dropping a salt and pepper shaker off of my coffee cup. Okay, turn the scale back on. Okay, these are wooden salt and pepper shakers. You can see the S and the P on the top. They're very cute. They've got their stoppers. This one still has a little bit of salt in it. They're $4. The weight on those is 3 ounces. Get back up there. Get back up there. I've got them sitting on the edge of an upside down coffee cup. These are another set of salt and pepper shakers. They're the peppers are grinder, and they have beautiful flowers and ribbons on them. The weight on those is 7 ounces, and they are $7.50 for the pair. And this is a set of salt and pepper shakers that comes with a wooden napkin holder. It is $4 for the set, and it weighs 8 ounces, so I'd round it to a pound. It will also fit in a 766 box. And these are outhouse salt and pepper shakers. It says trading something. I don't know what the thing was, but I'm a full salt, I'm a full of pepper. It's cute writing on it. And they weigh 3 ounces. This is a Ma and Pa outhouse salt and pepper shaker set, and it says Phillipsburg, Kansas on it. All right, let's go back and turn the scale back on. They weigh 1 ounce. This is another milk bottle type salt and pepper shaker. I love the way the wood grain is on them. You can see the P for the pepper and the S for the salt. They are listed on eBay. They're $3 for the set, and they weigh 2.4 ounces. All right, and back here, these are vintage salt and pepper shakers. They're $4 for the set. They're mid-century. They're made in Japan. They've got the grass on them or whatever, and they weigh 7.8 ounces, so I'd say 8 ounces, and they are $4 for the pair. This pair has beautiful flowers on it, and it did have some gold on them, but they've been well loved and well used. And this one does have a chip right there, but it's an old chip. You can't hardly see it. It's faded the same color as the base there, and the gold, it says antique hand painted rosewood gold salt and pepper shakers, a small chip. I found them on eBay for $42, and I'm selling them for $8 for the set. They have cork bottoms, and they weigh 4.6 ounces. And this is a set of green glass salt and pepper shakers with white plastic tops. They've got numbers on the bottom. I don't know what that maker means, but they're $4 for the set. Oh, let's turn this thing back on again. Okay. and they weigh 5.2 ounces. So however you want to round up for your shipping. In a 7, all these would be shipped in a 766 box. And all of these would be shipped in a 766 box. This is a set of salt and pepper shakers. It's a puppy and a bone. They have their corks in the bottom. And they weigh 2 ounces. This is a really cute salt and pepper shaker. It's a daisy flower, and it's got the salt holes on the top and the pepper holes on the bottom with their stoppers in them. They're $4. Oh, these are $6 for the dog salt and pepper shakers. This is $4 for this, and the pricing goes by what I have to pay for it. So, and these are 3.8 ounces. Sorry, my pneumonia. This is a $2 set of salt and pepper shakers if you do breakfast in bed. The little tray is like, it's made in China, but it's like little flowers. And then it's got the cutest little tiny salt and pepper shakers. It says Taiwan on them. I don't know why one's made in one country and one's made in another, but that's the way it be. And they weigh 2.4 ounces. But that'd be so cute if you're doing somebody breakfast in bed. You can give them their little salt and pepper shaker. This is a set of wood salt and pepper shakers. The S and the P is not there because they've been loved and it's worn off. But you can tell one has 3 holes and one has 5 holes. And they weigh, they're $6 for the set, and they weigh 3 ounces. Then I have this very cute little set of square, it says Taiwan salt and pepper shakers for $2 with the little metal tops on them. And they weigh 2.4 ounces. And then I have these pelicans. They're $6 for the set. They have cork bottoms and little holes in the tops of their head. They weigh 3.6 ounces. They are just too cute. And then I have these hugging geese, ducks, whatever you want to call them, salt and pepper shakers. And they have little plastic bottoms. They're made in China. They can set like this, or you can make them hug. And they've got, one's got 2 holes, one's got 3 holes. And they weigh, they're ceramic, so they're going to weigh more. They weigh 5.4 ounces. And they're just the cutest if you're a duck lover. Then these are hand-painted Indian head salt and pepper shakers made in Japan. It looks like you could put a stick in there and make them into like, I say they're like drums. This damage is under the glaze, so it's in the bark. You could make them like, I say they're like drums now, but you could make them like pipes, like the Indian peace pipe thingies. They're $12 for the pair because I had to pay $6 for the pair. Oh, let's turn this back on. And they weigh, looks like 4.2 ounces. And this is a pair of salt and pepper shakers I just got this weekend. It says stainless steel on the top and made in China on the bottom. And they are ribbed glass. They're really cool. It's like you're not going to drop them. And they weigh 7.8 ounces. And then this cool little square stack salt and pepper shakers with cork bottoms are $4 for the set. They weigh 3 ounces. And then this cute little set of puppy dogs. They got the cutest little expressions on their faces. And then they're different. See, this one's face is just a little different from this one's face. I know they're done in a mold, don't get me wrong, but they're just, see, the holes are even in different places. And they're cork bottom. They weigh 3.4 ounces, and they're just too cute. And their cost is $6 for the pair. Then down here, we're going to go into some EAPG. It's a nut and shell dish for $5. I have 2 of them, and it says divided relish dish with beaded bottom. So we'll turn it over and you can see the beading on the bottom. And they're listed on eBay. Looks like they weigh, I'm going to have to switch this over to pounds. Let's turn it off anyway, because I don't want to give you the wrong size. Okay, so for poundage, it's 6 ounces for one, and 1.3 pounds for both of them. This is a EAPG rolled glass scalloped edge candy dish for $6. It does have some gold wear on it. I mean, the gold is wore off because it's a well-loved. And you can see, I don't know if you can see in the camera, but it's kind of a fade to purple. If you put it under black light, it will glow a little bit. Just a minute. Okay, the scale says it weighs 5 ounces. All right. Okay, we're going to come over here to the black light, and I'll put it under the black light, and you can see it gets a little bit of a, I can't tell, it's got a little bit of green tint to it, but it's so bright here today with the sun out that you can't really see it. And then I have 2 of these that are, I call them thumbprint, I don't know, they're Acaroc France bowls. They're little candy dishes or serving bowls. They're $3 each. And the weight for both of them is 8 ounces or 4 ounces. And I would sell those in a 7/6 or ship those in a 7x6x6 box. And then up here is an early American pressed glass dish. I don't know what the pattern's called. It's $4. And its weight is 3 ounces. And here's a different early American pressed glass dish with a different pattern. But it still has that starburst in the bottom of it. And this one is listed on eBay, and it is $6, and it weighs 3 ounces. This is a little mug. It says Gorman Crystal Mug Replacement, and it kind of glows a little bit. It's $2, and its weight is 3 ounces. This is the, I want to say, princess pattern of early American pressed glass. I don't know if it's Anchor Hawking. It's $13. Rose Depression Glass Bubble and Cameo. That's what it's called, Bubble and Cameo. And its weight is 2 ounces. It kind of glows in the green glass. It's got manganese. They use manganese to make the glass turn clear. And the manganese is what glows. This is a little brandy glass, and it's $6. It's Westmoreland. It's an old replacement snort shot glass, and it kind of glows green, and it is $6, and it weighs 2 ounces. This beautiful bowl, you can see the purple tint to it. That's because the manganese, when it's in the sunlight, I'm turning the scale back on. When it gets in the sunlight, like if you set it in the window for a long time, it'll cause the glass to turn purple, but it will have a green glow to it. And it weighs 2.5 pounds. It'd have to go in an 11 box because it wouldn't fit in a 7 box. So it would have to go in an 11 box. Down here, this is a early American glass. It's kind of got a yellow tint to it. It is $4. I think it's a daisy pattern. And it weighs 3 ounces. Back here is a fun candy dish. It's vintage because you can see the discoloration in the glass. And it is $6. It's got these cool little feet. And it weighs, I'm going to say a pound because it's bouncing back and forth. This is brilliant cut. It's the cutting on it's sharp on this. It's $11. It is called Imperial Glass Star and Arch Handled Nappy. I don't know what nappy means, but that's what this is. And the weight on that is 1 pound. And it will fit in a 766 box. Back here is a beautiful piece of yellow glass with etching on it and handles. It says etched yellow depression glass, and it's got like the hatch bottom, and it is very pretty. And the weight on that is 7 ounces. Let's turn the scale back on. And then next to it is this little creamer that is EAPG etched, and it kind of glows a little bit. $6, and it's a beautiful design, and it weighs 6 ounces. And then back here, whoops, I'll break it, is a nesting swan. You can see it opens. And it is $5. It was made in Taiwan. It's not vintage or anything. And its weight is 5 ounces. Now this little swan, the neck on it and at the tail feathers where it's thicker glass, that kind of glows green. And it's a vintage glass swan candy dish. And the price on that is $10. And it weighs 5 ounces. This is just a glass candlestick. I don't even have it for sale, but if somebody wants to make an offer on it, I'll give you an offer. You can put a taper candle in here or a votive candle in this way. So, yeah. I just use it for a riser. Now this is it's kind of modern doofus glass. It's been, all the artwork is on the outside of the bowl to make it look like it's on the inside of the bowl. It is only $4. It's for decorative use only, not for food. And its weight is 2.4 pounds. So if you wanted to put a flower arrangement or something like that in it, it'd be perfect for that. And it's only $4. There we go, back to pounds. This piece of glass is absolutely amazing. It is flash painted, I'm sure, and it's pressed glass. It says cut clear glass with purple flowers for candy and nuts, and it is $7. And it is beautiful. It's got and the weight on that is going to be 2 pounds. And then under here's another beautiful piece of depression glass. It is EAPG Fenton Stars and Swags, and it is just gorgeous. And if you're asking how do I know it's Fenton, when I looked it up online, it came up as from the majority of the people that I looked it up online, it came up as being pressed Fenton. So it's 1 pound for that bowl. It's very pretty. All right. So that is, I didn't go through the angels. I can do that next week. But that is what you can buy and get for a Valentine's gift. We'll just throw this in for extra measure. This is a little angel holding 2 little birds, and it's heart-shaped. It's copper, brass, something. I don't know what it is, but it's really pretty to set in the window. And she's $2, and the weight on her is 2 ounces. So yeah, there's that. So, and there goes the scale turning off again. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I've earned your subscribership if you're new to my channel. I thank you to all the people who have subscribed. If you made it this far in the video, please comment, I like your sale, or I don't like your sale, good idea, bad idea, however you want to word it, so I can get a majority to know if this is a good idea. Because if I try to do like sales on Whatnot's having a lot of trouble right now. It's a live selling platform, and they've got a lot of glitches in there, and they charge you so much extra in shipping that you're practically paying twice for the item. And then on another live selling platform that I thought about, you have to put in an application to get on there and get approved to be able, there's more than one platform, live selling platforms, that you have to put in an application and request to have permission to do a live sale. And if I want to do a live sale, I'm just going to do it right now. I don't want to have to ask your permission. And YouTube, to do live sales on YouTube, anytime you go live on YouTube, it knocks down your algorithms. So I thought, in my little brain that don't work half the time, I would try to do a shop the store, and we go through a couple sets of shelves, and I can get the weight of the item. We can check the price of the with shipping, and I can send you a PayPal invoice, and just put in the comments what you'd like to have, what the timestamp number is. I'll check the weight. I'll go in and find out what it costs to ship it, and I'll send you a PayPal invoice. I would need your email address, and you wouldn't want to put that on YouTube, but you can email me at nancy@getlockered.com. That's GETLOCKERED.com, and give me your mailing address so that I can know how much shipping is going to cost to ship it to you. But I would love for selling out of my store or off my videos to become my niche. You have to have a niche, and it's got to be something you love to do. And I love selling off my videos. It's one way I can get to know you as a person. What do you like to collect? What resells good for you? Because when I buy, it's going to be, I'll pay store price, and I'll charge you $3 more plus shipping. That's That's how it works. So, and I thank you for being here. Do something nice for someone. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and above all, get lockered.